Welcome back to the Daily Donald, where we unpack the biggest stories from the Trump universe and explore their implications. Today's headlines cover Trump's hush money case, international pushback against his policies, and the internal dynamics of the GOP. Let's dive into your January 4th, 2025 update now. And don't forget to let us know your thoughts in the comments. All eyes are on January 10th, as a judge has set the sentencing date for President-elect Donald Trump in his hush money case. While the case has been a major talking point throughout his campaign, the judge's signal of no jail time has added a surprising twist. Experts say this decision could neutralize one of Trump's biggest controversies, allowing him to focus on his inauguration without the shadow of legal woes. However, critics argue it sets a precedent for leniency towards high-profile figures. The real question remains, how will this affect Trump's credibility among his supporters and his detractors? Will this become a rallying cry for his base or fuel further backlash from his opponents? In a bold move, Honduran President Xiomara Castro suggested ending military cooperation with the US over Trump's proposed mass deportations. This marks a significant shift in US-Honduras relations, raising questions about the future of strategic partnerships in Central America. Honduras is a key ally in combating drug trafficking and managing migration flows, but Castro's comments suggest growing tensions. If military cooperation ends, it could impact both nations' security strategies and exacerbate the migration crisis. Could this be the beginning of a broader pushback from Latin American countries? And how will Trump's administration navigate these diplomatic challenges while pushing forward with its immigration agenda? Newly sworn-in Senator John Curtis of Utah has promised to evaluate Trump's more controversial cabinet appointments while supporting the president-elect's broader priorities. Curtis, a moderate Republican, faces the challenge of balancing Trump's populist agenda with the more traditional views of his Utah constituents. With key appointments like Marco Rubio as Secretary of State and Kash Patel at the FBI, Curtis's role in confirmation hearings will be critical. Will he toe the party line, or will he emerge as a voice of reason in a deeply divided Senate? Greenland is back in the headlines as its Prime Minister announced plans to seek independence following Trump's comments about acquiring the island. While Trump's remarks were likely rhetorical, they've reignited long-standing discussions about Greenland's autonomy. Greenland's strategic location and natural resources have made it a focal point for global powers. An independent Greenland could shift the balance of influence in the Arctic, raising questions about US policy in the region and Trump's ability to navigate such complexities. Speaker Mike Johnson is working overtime to unite a fractured Republican Party behind Trump's legislative priorities. With slim margins in the House, Johnson must rally nearly every Republican to maintain his position and advance Trump's agenda. From immigration reform to defense spending, Johnson's success or failure could define the early days of Trump's second term. But with a party increasingly divided between traditional conservatives and Trump loyalists, the road ahead won't be easy. From courtroom dramas to international diplomacy and GOP infighting, today's headlines underscore the complexities of Trump's return to power. Stay tuned for more updates tomorrow on the Daily Donald.